Okay, here's a couple of word problems for system. Let's go. The graph below shows the cost of two PS5s on eBay for over a 4-hour period. So you got like time, that's 4 hours, and I hope it's 4 hours, whatever it is. And there's price. You always check your access to see what's going on. PS5 number one is increasing in price. That'd be that one. And PS5 number two is decreasing in price. Based on the graph, what will the price be when the two units are the same price? That's another way of saying what's the solution to the two equations, and the solution is right there. And what are they asking? They're asking, the money question is, what is the price? I should get my fancy pen. Right, so yeah, because the mouse writing wasn't working for me. So we got our price here, and you just have to look it up. Like if this is 600, that's 700, and that's in between 700 and 800. So that's got to be 750. So the answer to the money question is 750. Okay. Now I got about 3 word problems. They're all the same, different stuff, but it's the same idea. We got a tournament with 137 athletes. Okay. They tell us that well, there are 91 more girls than boys, but whatever. Right now they tell us that X is girls. So I'm gonna write that down. X equals girls. I'm just gonna write G. Yeah. And Y is boys. So I'm going to write down Y equals B. And there's only 2 kinds of athletes in this particular problem. There are girls and boys. So I'm just going to write down girls plus boys equals, and the number of athletes is 187. So I'll write that down. You have to be able to write that first equation, even though it's useless here, because every single answer choice, that's the teacher chat. They're going nuts. Every single answer choice has the same x plus y equals 187. Well, anyway, we know we're right about that. So what's the second thing that's going on? They tell us that there are 91 more girls than boys. So there's a lot of girls and not so many boys. So I'm going to write G is big and B is not. All right. And so what I want is to make them equal so that I have 2 equations. But to make them equal, I have to add 91 to one of them. And that's why I'm going through all this. I want you to be really, really clear on you add the 91 to the small one, because the big one is already bigger. Now they're the same. So now I have 2 equations, and I'm just looking for, okay, I made a mistake. G is X. So let me just change that to X equals, and B is Y. X equals Y plus 91. And I should be able to find that in my second equation. I do not, okay, X, it's not B, it's not that one. All right, Y equals X plus 91, it's not that one. Here it is, X equals Y plus 91. I was afraid we might have to move it around, like we might have had to subtract 91 from both sides and write Y equals X minus 91, but we didn't have to do that because it definitely wasn't times anything. All right, now if you totally understand this, you're done with word problems. If you'd like to see another example of this, I got them all day long. So the factory has 203 workers, and they tell us that X is the number of males and Y is the females. So let me write that down. X is males and Y is females. And there's only 2 kinds of workers at this particular factory, male and female. So I can say X plus Y equals 203. Why are you doing this, you might ask? Because they're all X plus Y equals 203. Because someday they might not all be X plus Y equals 203, and I need to make sure I can do it no matter what. So what else they tell us? There are 70 more males. So the males are bigger. The males are the X. Let me do it right. So there's big. X is males, they're bigger, and the females are the Y, and there's less of them, so I'm going to add my stuff over here. What am I going to add? 70. So if I have 70 more females, I will have the same amount of males and females. So I'm looking for this equation, and it looks like it's right there. X equals Y plus 70. So that has to be my answer. And if you totally understood that problem, you're done. You should turn this off. If you don't and you want to see one more, why don't you pause this video and see if you can do this alone? That's probably the way to go. That's Mr. Markey. And if you want to watch me do it, you can. So I'm sure you're done pausing. Why don't you could fast forward to the end, see if the answer is if you got it right, but I'm going to do this. Okay, we got 225 people. What kind of people do we have? Let X equal adults. All right, so X equals adults. And Y is kids, children's. Okay, and there's only two kinds of people at this show, children's and adults, and there's 225 of them. So I know that X plus Y, I know, equals 225, but I'm gonna do it anyway. X plus Y equals 225, great. Now, there are a lot of adults, so adults are fine, but the children need help, so I'm gonna add 110 more to the children. And then I did it again. I'm sorry. X is adults, Y is children, plus 10. Is that one? Well, it's not A, because that's not it. Kill that. And it's not B, kill that. C, it's C. X equals Y plus 110. And that's it. Word problems. I'll do another video. I think nope, that's blank. I'm done. Have a great day, night, week, year, whatever.